In today's quarterly report, we'll be taking a look at Clean Industry Solutions, who have published their report for the fourth and final quarter of 2021. And with me to comment, I have its CEO, Christian Zahler. It's good to see you again, Christian.
Hello, Michael. Likewise, good to see you again.
So operating income for the fourth quarter landed at 2.95 million SEK, to be compared to last year's 2 million. In the context of the full 12 months, operating income increased by 131% year on year, where losses decreased. Looking back on the year, what has been its greatest highlights?
2021 was actually packed with highlights. It started with the change of our company name in February. We have a new CFO since April. We have a new chairman, namely Finn Johnson. We made a list change from Spotlight to Nasdaq First North. We could also see that our new business strategy is finally paying off. We are receiving orders for different technologies now. Looking at the subsidiaries, we had a lot of commercial orders at Solar Spring, a lot of engineering orders for industrial solar. We have more R&D projects. I think 4 or 5 new projects in this year. And Solar Spring was able to reduce their costs for membrane distillation by 80% and for ultrafiltration by 30%. And of course, last but not least, we had a directed share issue to Ascendia in December.
Indeed, 10 million SEK will be added to your cash reserves following a shares issue directed towards Ascendia. Who are they?
Ascendia is into property development, real estate development. Its chairman, Keith Olsen, is known in this sector. And Ascendia actually owns subsidiaries, namely Tectus Development and Al Muwattaba, who are active in real estate development. And Al Muwattaba is in Amman, Jordan. So we're going to join forces in Jordan and in the Middle East. And we are expanding our solution portfolio to provision of clean energy and water for real estate projects.
Following the shares issue, how can we expect the ownership structure of Clean Industry to change?
Yes, the largest shareholder is now Ascendia with about 20% of the shares, and the other ones have been diluted. The other formerly largest shareholders have now about 7.5%.
And with the cash raised, how will you spend it?
Of course, we're going to finance our strategic development objectives, but also we're going to invest in sales and marketing activities to drive up our revenues, because the revenues nowadays are mainly, at least at Industrial Solar, engineering services, and we have a lot of engineering contracts, but behind each engineering contract with a volume of a couple of €1,000 is a potential project in the million and several million euro range.
Jordan has been a common denominator in the report and in the past. Last time we talked about R&D project Jossi, subsidiary Industrial Solar was granted around 2.4 million SEK towards this project. What makes the region so special to you?
Yeah, Jordan is very special. It's the only country in the Middle East that does not have own resources of fossil fuel. They don't have oil, they don't have gas. They have to import all fossil fuels. The prices are quite high. Especially in the Middle East, where typically fossil fuel is very cheap. They have very good solar irradiation. Amman is about 1,000 meters above sea level. So it's a perfect location for the use of solar energy. And they have a rather good industry, as they are providing goods to the Arabic Peninsula. And talking about water, I mean, our other subsidiary, Solar Spring, is into water. Jordan is a country which is struggling with water scarcity, and basically cleaning of wastewater or recycling grey water is a very, very big issue and a very big market potential in this country.
Moving forward then, will primary focus be kept on Jordan?
Jordan is definitely our hub in the Middle East, but we will expand our activities over the whole Middle East.
Let's see. On Aktiespararna, you talked about the company where you noted an increased demand lately. Marketing activities were named as the source of this demand. What activities?
Yeah, we hired an online marketing expert with about 20 years of experience in online marketing. And of course, he is able to use the full portfolio of tools from SEO over Google AdWords. He's basically renewing our websites. And we are planning a lot of campaigns using social media and so on and so on. So this is a big leap forward compared to year before in 2020.
Finally, to finish off, where we look forward, where you write in the report that you're optimistic for the future. What do shareholders have to look forward to in 2022?
We expect a very dynamic development of our markets, the markets that are addressed by our two subsidiaries, Industrial Solar and Solar Spring. Clean energy and clean water are required by industry and also by other commercial customers. We do see that the political boundary conditions are getting better and better. Climate change is pressing, and there are obligations like in Germany that every new commercial building needs to have a PV system on the rooftop, and there is much more to come. And I also think that the current political development, which is negative, the crisis in Ukraine, means that a lot of our potential customers see the problem that the natural gas prices will rise in the future, and they want to be more independent from fossil fuels. This is speeding up the whole process, and this is opening our market potential, converting our market potential to a real market.
Thank you very much, Christian. That was all my questions. So I'll simply wish both you and Clean Industry continued luck in the future.
Thank you, Michael.